who wants to learn English. My name is Tatiana and this is my friend Larissa. Today we will give you 3 tips, especially for you Brazilian learners, on how to avoid mispronunciation which can lead to miscommunication.
We know that it's hard to speak English with what we consider to be a perfect pronunciation and a perfect accent, but are they really important? Well, today we're going to help you to demystify the concept of a perfect accent, and we'll also give you tips to help you to improve your pronunciation in English. Stay with us, and we will explain 3 common pronunciation mistakes that might get you into some really uncomfortable situations.
First of all, let us explain something. English is considered a lingua franca, but what does it mean? It means that English is used globally as a means of communication. In other words, English is the most widely spread language in the world.
Fun fact, there are more non-native speakers of the English language than native. Isn't it interesting? Whether you try to sound like a British or American guy, there are more people with different accents around the world. Accent is a way in which people in a particular area pronounce words. And on the other hand, pronunciation is the ability to pronounce these words in a way that makes them intelligible to the other speaker of the language.
So we can work on a better pronunciation, but we must remember there is no perfect accent, because accent is a part of our personality. Let's have a look at our pronunciation. I'm Slovak and my friend Lari is Brazilian. We both speak English as a second language. Do we sound like American or British? No, we don't. And that's okay. That's more than okay. That's who we are. So are you ready? Let's have a look at 3 tips on how to improve our pronunciation. The first one is the letter R. This sound is very difficult for Brazilians, especially in words beginning with this letter. For example, color red. Why is that? Because Brazilians pronounce R as what would be H in English. So how do we pronounce? As you can see on the picture, you have to put your tongue near the roof of your mouth and voice out. To practice, have a look at some examples which can help you understand it better.
First is this beautiful color called red, that many times is pronounced as had, which changed its meaning completely. So let's say that you are in a store and you want to buy a dress. And you say, I want to buy the hat dress. The attendant will be like, she wants to buy a hat with a dress? What does she mean? What you mean is that you want to buy the red dress. The dress that is red. Now let's take a look at this conversation. Did you buy something for your mom? Yes, I will give her a hose. Your friend will think that your mother will be really disappointed to get a hose instead of what you will give for her. That will be a rose, not a hose. And now this is my favorite one. Imagine that there is a guy hanging from the mountains and he screams, "Give me hope!" But what he really needs is a rope. Can't you see? Correct pronunciation may save your life.
The second one is also hard for Brazilians to pronounce. It sounds sh and ch, because the combination of the letters C and H can sound as sh in Portuguese. Pay attention. The way you pronounce it makes a huge difference. The difference is between the force you use to pronounce this sound. In phonetics, we call sh an unvoiced sound, which you can pronounce for a long time. We use this sound to ask somebody to stay quiet, like this. Shh. However, the ch is voiced, and we cannot pronounce it for a longer time because vocal cords are vibrating. You can feel them vibrating when you touch your throat like this.
But once again, theory is nothing without practice. So let's take a look at some examples. Imagine that you're going to watch a movie with your best friend and he asks you, what would you like to eat? And you answer, I would like to eat some chips. Your friend will be really confused. Imagine you eating chips instead of chips. Got it? What about the next one? Watch and wash. You say, let's wash Oscar tonight. Your friend will imagine you washing Oscar, not watching Oscar. So let's watch Oscar tonight. We also have shoes and choose. Let's buy something to eat. Do you want a shoes? Your friend will be really confused. Why would he choose? The correct pronunciation is choose. What do you want to choose?
Now the third is a bit different because the confusion of the sound happens because there are no sounds, the and the, represented by th in Portuguese, and many people are not able to pronounce them. Here is the best tip to start pronouncing these sounds correct. Put your tongue between the teeth, and for the sound the air passes through your mouth without any effort. For the voice sound the, you put your tongue between the teeth and you make a force, creating a stronger sound with your vocal cords. Because these sounds are used in Portuguese, they are usually confused with T, S, and even F.
Now let's practice with some examples. With mouth and mouse. Imagine that you say, she has such a big mouse. Someone would imagine this, that she has a big mouse, not that she has a big mouth, which means that she likes to gossip. Now let's take a look at the next one. Free and free. We have free tickets. No, you do not have tickets for everybody. You have 3 tickets for only 3 people. Now let's look at the next one. Think and sing. Imagine you say to your friend, I have a list of things to do. Your friend will be like, are you a singer? Rihanna, is that you? But no, you have a list of things to do. You have to do your homework and do the dishes. And the last one, it's really funny. Adding more water will make the paints thin. Can you imagine the paints as a thinner in how? But no, what you mean, that will make them thin, more fluid and easy to work with. Is it clear now how mispronunciation can affect understanding? Now let's practice even more.
There is one amazing way to practice pronunciation, and it's also a lot of fun. Have you heard about tongue twisters? Tongue twisters are sentences or phrases which are very difficult to pronounce correctly, usually due to the repetitive sound. Try this one with your friends and see who can do it better. The first one focuses on sound r and h. Ryan's heading home from Rome holding a robe, and he hopes Rosie receives the red rose. Do you remember the difference between sh and ch? I should ship, cheap, cheap, after I choose matching shoes to watch the match eating cheese chips. The last but not the least, here is the and the. The first thing that they think of it is this. 33,000 thoughtless boys thought they could make a thundering noise. So the 30,000 trees thumped on the 33,003 drums.
Difficult, isn't it? But this technique is great to learn correct pronunciations that might be extremely difficult, especially because this is not our mother tongue. But I'm sure you will make it. So that was our video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have enjoyed it. Bye bye.
Bye bye.